Hello and welcome to this Meadow halt layout update number 4, I believe. Not that much has changed, not a considerable amount, but I think it's enough, and it's been a long time since I've posted an update, so let's get into this. So one of the biggest things that's happened is, well, if you've been following us on Patreon, you would know that the platform is what we've been working on at the minute. Now, if you've seen some of the other layout updates, then you'll know that the platform will be much bigger than this. It will actually, this part will come down and carry on going till about the end of the board, then turn back on itself here, and then just down here and stop. So that's what's going on the platform, but until then, I'm just keeping it as, well, it's going to be made out of a Pico, you know, the little plastic Pico edging, and then the middle filled in with wood filler, and then covered with the scale scenes topper. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen for a little while, so I thought, little side project, why don't I build, as we don't have the turn back loop in yet, there was no point me building it to go all the way around, so I just built where the main station building will go, and the gantry area that goes all the way to the end, so that I now have a little basis idea of how I'm going to assemble it when I actually build the real thing. And also, it was a nice filler project just until. This, I do think I could have done better. So just take it out. Place it here. Just here where the joint is, a lot of it got ripped and glue wiped away some of it. That's not the best, but I'll probably end up just covering that over for now. But the rest of it looks pretty good all the way across, and I even got the little curve. Again, I've not gone into considerable detail because it's only temporary for about a month or two. So I'm just going to place that back there. The turn back loop right here, I do have plans for this, big plans for it. It's on my priority list now. Whoop. It's on my priority list to buy the point that I need and some flexi track to assemble it. Because how it's going to look is, if I just move it like this, how it's going to look is there'll be a left-hand medium Electro Frog express point just here, going off to joining onto that, and also going forwards, and then a bit of flexi track to connect up these two, and then flexi track the rest of the way, joining up at the end there. So what will eventually happen is, you know, there'll be the reason why there'll be a very small platform on this side is because I kind of want it to be a 3-platform place, but not a 3-platform place. This one here at the back, here, terminus on a little gantry. There's a freight yard going to be in the middle, and then a freight loading area there. So really, this one here is for small branch line trains, probably like a Terrier with 2 coaches. This middle one here is the longest one. How this one will work is the train will come in, cross the curved point, in, and then bring all of its coaches from this point in between that point. So that's about... I made it about 3 coaches, and as this is a country station, that's all it needs to be, 3 coaches. You could fit 4 if you're thinking generously, but 3 coaches is long enough for me. And how that would work is, you know, the loco would come in, and it would, if it doesn't derail, yeah, and then it would stop here, uncouple, the loco would then reverse or forward off into this little part, where the points would change here and here. It would then make a little journey back around, and then couple onto the other end. So, but then again, if it's you know, modern, like a 60s DMU, don't need that. And that's why this little section will be here, because that is about 2 to 3 coaches long. I'd say actually 2. So I can run a 2-car DMU into here as overflow if these 2 are full. Because that's what happened in most stations. I don't know why, I've just seen it in many pictures and documentaries. And also, it could just be used to store a loco overnight. But that's really what this siding's for. So, I don't really actually think I've given a proper thought on what this would look like. So, I'll just give you a small tour. Loco comes in, goes that way to the freight yard / the multi-purpose siding, so that could be for loading passengers or unloading freight, but that one there is strictly for freight. Hence it's a bit longer, and it goes off, and just there will be a little ramp going into the freight yard. This middle one is for main locos, and the turn back loop is there going back around. This siding here that points off and then goes just that is going to be for random things. Most small country stations had some of these, just a random siding for, I don't know, a couple coaches that needed to be stored overnight. Probably a loco that needs to be stored, or some just wagons, things that need to be there. And then back here will be another little stretch, simply just used for either an overflow platform or to store locos in overnight if need be. So again, it's a very, very basic layout. It's end to end with a small fiddle yard. But that is what the layout wants to look like. Another thing, the weighbridge hut is now finished and in place. At first I was only thinking of making this for a small thing, and then probably putting on a shelf, but it came out so well, as well as the coal staves, that I thought, you know what, it could just sit there for the rest of time as a little thing. But yeah, if you've seen the channel, and if hopefully you've subscribed and clicked the notification bell, then you would know that these 2 coaches we've done a review on, and they are amazing, especially the restaurant car. But really, that's what's been going on with the actual layout. Just going to talk about future plans now, so stay tuned for that. Alright, just before we look into future plans, just want to give a big shout out to our patron members. Their names should appear somewhere here. Our patron members, amazing people, and you can subscribe too. Just click the link below. You get shout outs, exclusive entry to giveaways, early access to live streams, and so much more from £1 a month. these people are amazing. So if you want to be like one of them, just click the link below next to the word Patreon. Also, we have a Facebook site now. If you would like to subscribe, like the Facebook page, it is just Roof Railways on Facebook. On there, I am posting things such as what I'm doing on the layout before it goes onto video. A lot of the stuff, like building the weighbridge hut, never got onto YouTube, so I posted it on there. Some things, just small things, I post on there. Also, some shows that I might go to, I'll post on there. So don't forget to check that out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we are doing a giveaway right now. We are giving away a small weighbridge hut. There you go. If this is an N gauge, it is free to enter and free postage. If you would like to enter, just comment Roof Railways giveaway, subscribe, and that's it. And then the draw is on the 12th of December 2020. If you are a patron member, then you get a 5 times chance. So those patron members, their names get put in the hat 5 times instead of just 1. So consider clicking the patron link. Thanks for watching, and we'll just get into the future plans on the layout. See ya. Alright, so future plans on the layout, as you can see. If you've watched in the background of some of the other videos, this was never here, this table. This table, my workbench, was actually over here, and the layout was over here. Unfortunately, it kept getting knocked here, and I didn't like it. It was too hidden, it was just a bit in shambles. Also, it was really far away from more or less the only plug, which is there. So I moved it over here. This unit, probably in the future, I will build an actual table that is the same length and dimensions to hold this layout, but for now it is just resting on this table and this small table with Thomas and Friends track lifting it up. Here is the coaches, wagons, and everything else, N-gauge. But future plans on the layout. Some future plans are looking at the big cupboard of things. Some of the future plans that I've got include things such as adding the scenery. The hills, I have just got loads more of this. I think it's called mud rock or whatever. But I've got loads of this now, about 3 rolls. This one's half used, so yeah, this one's half used and it's big. So another 2 full ones of these and 1, then that's good. And as you can probably see, all the way around here, hills, all the way around here, and then sloping down and then going back all the way to the end, hills. So hopefully I will make that and then paint it, at least paint a base layer so it's not just white. I don't have a static grass applicator, so the grass probably won't be applied for a little while. By that I'm probably talking about 3-4 months. So that's why I'd like to at least paint the base so it's not just like a brown base, so it's not just white. Another couple of things on the layout is this. I have got a couple Metcalf kits on the way. When I actually build the station, the platform, this area, this big open area, I'm going to leave it big and open. I'm not going to build the Metcalf kit into the ground, because the whole point is I want this to be changeable. So I'm going to make it nice and level and then just place the kit on. So let's say in future, because I'm one of those people that changes their mind. So if I change my mind and I don't want that one anymore, or Metcalf bring a new one out that I really like, just take it off, pop a new one on. But the buildings in the background will be glued down, such as the low relief terrace buildings over here. Over here, I am, you'll probably notice this Celotex. This is somewhat flat. Hopefully when I add the hills on, it won't be somewhat flat. It's hopefully going to have some curvature of hills with it, but still somewhat flat. Because right here, I'm going to add some allotments. That's, you know, greenhouses, allotment things. So, oh, and of course, the greenhouses need something solid to stand on. So really, the allotments are going to spread all the way down till about that join. But the greenhouses and sheds, I want to be here, dotted about, and then just crops for the rest of it. And they do need something somewhat solid to stand on, so I just place this here, just as a little thing that they can stand on, but not look absolutely flat. One other thing that I really want to add is there'll be the tunnel portal will be set quite far back, because I want as much space open for the railway. But I will add a road just going up the hill, but it'll be an off-road. You know, not like a nice tarmac road, a nice off-roady road. So going up and then winding through and then back down over here. And I hope to change what vehicles are on there. I've got plans to put a little traction engine at the top, and then probably, you know, change it out over time and take a look at what it's like. But yeah, so those are the future plans of the Meadow Halt Railway. Again, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment below Roof Railways giveaway. Again, it's free entry and free postage in the UK. If you want to support the channel on Patreon, please do. It really helps the channel out a lot, and you get so many exclusive things just from £1 a month. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully subscribe to Patreon. So until next time, see you later. This is Roof Railways.